I have the 971 2017 Porsche Panamera 4S. This is the 2.9 liter engine. This is bank 1, this is bank 2. Then you have sensor 1, sensor 1, sensor 2, sensor 2. So this is the catalytic converter, I don't know how to say that. But you have one on each bank. If the error that you get is bank 2, sensor 2, then that'll be this one. That's the error that we have. If it says bank 1, sensor 1, then it's this one. So this is before the cat, after the cat. Here is the cabling. It has a clip back in the back here, and this is routed up underneath, and then it's down there. So I went underneath the car, I went on top, but it was at this moment that I realized this panel can actually come off. Take all this rubber off, little clamps here, nothing too serious. All right, so you see all this clear access now, and the pieces right down there that I need to unclip. The thing that I have to take apart is right there, those 4 cables. There's 2 white, a gray, and a black. That's the one that's connected to this sensor in the back here. I can go straight through there and get to it. Come on, Porsche, thinking of everything. I like it. So I'm trying to get my screwdriver down there and just pry this little clip open. Not exactly sure how this works, this clamp. Try not to break this clamp. 1, I don't have another one. 2, I don't even know what it's called. So I was able to get this little clip unattached. You pull up on it and then out, and that will release this thing. And then you have to get the harness out. All right, so 1 step done. Now let's see, how do we get the other thing? How do we get it out? All right, it slides out of that holder. Okay, cool. Once you slide it out of the little sleeve thing, then you can see there's a button up top there that you press down, and that should release the harness from the O2 sensor harness. So this connector right here, it should be released once you press that top button up top. That releases the connector from the harness. All right, so we got it. So now we're just gonna get the cable out, because you have to disconnect it before you can start twisting on this. All right, so it's not connected to much. The only thing that it is connected to is a little clamp right here. I think you just separate it like that. This clamp has 2, and then there you go. So now we have it fully disconnected. There's a wrench adapter that goes on, has a little slit in it so you can go around the cable, and then you can attach this to your ratchet. So now I'm gonna put this around here, and then you can bring it back around here. Should be able to just use my hand now, yeah. Right. So here is the sensor that is supposedly giving us trouble. Now we're going to put in the new one. You would notice that there is some grease on here, pre-greased, so you don't have to add anything to that. I will put the part number down in the description below. So let's put it in. Remember, we're going to plug it up after we have fully put it in. Same way we unplugged it before we took it out. You want to make sure you don't touch the tip, but make sure that it's seated in there straight and not crooked. All right, we have it snug. Now I'm putting on the torque wrench. I've got it set to 26 foot-pounds of torque. I saw on the internet that it said 26 to 33. So I can't get the thing up. There we go. So now all we have to do is route this back down underneath here and down to the plug. So now it's always smart to take a picture or some type of notes of how to route your cabling. This one was pretty simple. So we're just gonna route it underneath here. Now I did have one clamp I forgot about up top here. Just getting it under here. Put this behind here. So now we have to get it into this clip here, this harness. First things first, put this in the harness, which actually faces back the opposite direction, like this. All right, so the clicker's up top. So let's put it down here. So I'm plugging it into the harness. Hopefully I have it the right orientation. If I do, I should hear a click. So it is keyed, so it only goes in one way. Great, good to know. Now we know that's in there good. Then we gotta put it underneath this thing here, back in this little slit. Okay, think we got it back in there, like so. Then just put this lock back on it like that. We're good money. Then we have that little clamp back here that we have to run this through. And then that's it, all right. There we go, heard that clamp. Now that's clipped back in there, and then that's it. Okay, so that's it. The O2 sensor is back on. Pretty simple, especially since my O2 sensors are on the top. You're gonna put everything back on, and then after that, you clear your code for the O2 sensor, and if all went well, and that's the only thing that's the issue, then you should get no more codes. Rubber back on. So I guess that's a little tip. Put the rubber on before you put these in, because you're gonna have to lift it up so you can get it on there. Right. Right, final component, sway bar. If you like this video, consider hitting that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And remember, do it until you can't. Until next time, I'm out.